Good evening, everyone, and welcome to My Hobby Home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new here, I really appreciate you stopping by, seeing what's going on. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back to see what I have going on. You know, I always have a lot going on. And to those that were in the live with the Siberian with Tammy, I was in there with you guys. You are seeing this recorded right after that, so y'all know how late it is. I am recording this on Sunday night. This is my weekly update. I do like to give you weekly updates for accountability, for finishes. It also gives me a video record of things that I complete, because sometimes my memory's not the greatest. And y'all can tell my voice is still not great. It's not there all the way. I have been struggling. We're just going to call it a struggle. But in my normal fashion, I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to keep pushing through it. And I have a lot of updates. I was thinking when I got on here tonight and I started making my notes of what I needed to talk about, I thought, well, I'm really not going to have a lot to talk about, because I thought, you know, I've been down most of the week, haven't been feeling that great. But as I started writing things down, I was like, wow, I really got a lot done considering. So let's start with the first thing. I do have a finish that I do not have with me any longer. It is my Fat Quarter Shop pressed flowers. I know that's been, the top has been quilted and done for a good while. All I needed to do was bind it. Well, Miss Sheila at Faith Quilt Shop in Mangham convinced me I needed to put that in our quilt festival. The Stitched in Faith Quilt Shop is having a quilt festival November 2nd in Mangham, Louisiana. It is not going to be a judged or anything like that, because if it was, I would not have put that in there. I wouldn't have put anything in there because I don't feel like I have anything that is high quality enough to be in a quilt show. I don't think my wheelhouse is there yet. I don't think I have the skills yet for a quilt show quality quilt. But I do love the quilts I make. They are being used. They will be used. So, you know, irregardless of if they're perfect or not, they are completed. They are going to be loved. They are going to be used. But that quilt is now at Stitched in Faith for the Quilt Festival. So that is a complete. My next complete for the week is this. This is my Creative Notions. This is the June 2024 Make It Mini. I have been trying to pull out a project here and there to start getting these completed. I think this turned out so cute. I do love these colors. So guys, this is another finish for me. I will have the link for Creative Notions down in my description, so you can go check them out too if you're interested in doing something like that. So those were the only two completely finishes that I had this week, was my Fat Quarter Shop pressed flowers quilt, and then my Creative Notions Make It Mini. For June 2024, those were the only two finishes that I have. They're completely finished. Now, one of the things that I have been working on this week, I've been working on this a while. I'll just move over here so you can see it. This right here, this is my Jelly Roll Irish chain. I currently have this down to where I have 3 rows already assembled, and I have 4 2-row sections to put them together before they're done. I was hoping that I would have that done before I came to do updates, but as y'all know, if you've been seeing any of my videos this week, this is week number 2 that I've been having this go on, and just trying to push through. I'm really tired with it, but I try to sew. I try to sew. Sometimes I may not be able to talk with y'all, but I try to sew. I don't really feel bad I don't at all. So know that. And I do appreciate each and every one that has sent me well wishes and prayers and kind thoughts and words. I really do appreciate it. Keep them coming, because, I mean, I'm trying to turn a corner with this. And if you saw my Sunday video, that is a very short video for me for a Sunday. But I kept having coughing spells and could not stop. And literally that was taking my breath away. And that was recorded the Friday before. So, because Saturday I didn't record anything. I had my granddaughter that day. We did Boo at the Zoo with my grandbabies. I think I was a little too optimistic to be doing that, but I did it. We didn't get to go through half of the zoo because I could not do it. The things that my doctor has prescribed caused me to dehydrate really fast. It got up to 90 degrees that day, and it's kind of crazy. But we did it. We got Boo at the Zoo #1 down and done. The babies got to see the gibbons and all of their noisiness, and chickens, and pet a cow and pet an alligator. So, you know, they got to do quite a few things. And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all. Okay, I know this is not even part of my update, but this is something I did that I really think is going to show a testament of what I will and will not do. We showed up at the zoo right around close to 11 o'clock. It started at 10, so I was like, well, you know, the big line's going to be gone. It'll be whittled down some. We parked, okay, the parking was all the way out to the residential area, because our zoo is a residential area around it, and then you have the zoo in the middle, which is all fenced and caged and everything. And so when we come in, the parking is all the way out there. So I'm calling my daughter on the phone. I'm like, I think this is a no for me. Because first off, I don't like being around a lot of people. Because you just don't know with everything that's going on in this world. You don't know how safe it is. And that's my grandbabies. It's my babies there. I don't want them to get hurt. And my daughter was like, no, Mama, it's their first Halloween. We got to do this. I was like, okay. Well, our zoo has a main parking lot right in front of it. Very small parking lot. And then they have another parking lot because there's a road that runs right next to that parking lot. And then across the road, there's an afterthought parking lot that they put over there. Normal day, they don't need more than that. We luckily found, both of us, parking spots only a couple vehicles apart in that rollover parking lot over on the side. So we come walking up that to the front gate. And then we see the line, and we're like, oh my goodness, well, let's follow the line all the way out to the end. The line was out to where we parked. It was a good bit away. And I told her, I said, I can't do this line because it's on asphalt. It's collecting all that heat. No shade. Lots of people. It's really hot. And one of the zoo workers comes, and she's talking about membership. And I'm like, how much is a membership? We can get in immediately. And she's like, well, for a family, for 2 adults, 4 children is $100. You're a member for a whole year. And I'm like, where can I sign up? You know, I mean, it's like, we got 2 adults and 2 kids. Where can I sign up? $100. I signed up for $100. Yes, I did. My grandbabies are going to go to the zoo at least once a month. I'm going to get my money's worth. But you get discounts at the food thing. You get discounts for the boat ride, the train ride. You get a discount in their gift shop. So I was like, oh yeah, we're doing this. Because my grandbabies love animals. My granddaughter, I have inside cats. She went crazy this weekend trying to pet all the cats. And none of them will let her pet them. But anyway, that is what I will and will not do. I will not stand in a line, because people that were ahead of us, I saw some of them coming in, and because we had went in, I paid for my membership in the gift shop. We went to the food section to get drinks and to get a little food because it was lunchtime. And some of the people that were up earlier in the line than we were in, I heard them telling people that they had waited an hour and a half in that line before they got in. I'm like, there's no way I would have waited an hour and a half. I won't wait an hour and a half in a line if I can get through it quicker. I don't care if it costs me $100. Those are my grandbabies. I could not have two, well, one of them isn't even a year old. One is just barely a year old. I'm not going to have them out there in that sun and heat. No. My grandbaby, we paid it and we went in early in front of probably 200 people. But, you know, I mean, that's an option anybody had. And I'm so thankful I could do that because otherwise we would have had to leave. So, okay. That's my what I will and won't do. So, let's get on updates of things that I'm working this week that I had not completed. And we know this Jelly Roll Irish chain, that one has not been completed. I do hope to get all of that assembled this week. That is my hopes. I hope to get it all assembled this week. It is all according to what this does this week, if it's going to cooperate or not. The next thing I have is my Christmas Gnome. That is a pattern that I am testing out for Mama J Enterprises, aka Andrea. This is the only one that I have completely put together. This one was done last week. This week I did 5 rows. I have not assembled those 5 rows. I still have them sitting right here waiting to be pressed. And once I press them, I will assemble them and attach them to these other 3 rows. Now I'm going to have to move some stuff around here. I have to make room for things that I'm still doing. Now, this week you also saw me we were seeing how many Nantucket bodies we could get done. Well, I got 2. Now, you see this is 5 across, 8 down. I was hoping to have a bag done, but in the process of that, once that video came out, I had a viewer tell me about something I did not know about. Now, y'all, this is why I tell y'all, I'm still new at this. I mean, just a little over a year of quilting. And so I don't know about all this stuff. So I truly love it when people tell me about things that'll make it easier and quicker. This viewer told me about some grid interfacing. Well, I went to my local quilt shop, Stitched in Faith, when I carried my quilt for them to enter it in the quilt festival. So I asked Ava, I'm like, do you happen to have any of that grid interfacing? The Nantucket bag is all done in 2.5-inch squares. It's a mini charm pattern. This pattern is free. It is on modafabrics.com. The link will be in the description for you. And if I forget to put it in there, look back for the videos of gift ideas. This is the grid. It's called Quilt Smart. That's what this is. I got a couple panels of it because I thought this would make my life easier. So I did have quite a few people ask for like a beginning to end on making this bag completely. I will use this Grid Smart to do that. I will be doing a video of that for you guys. But I will be using the Quilt Smart. Just know you do not have to use the Quilt Smart. You can sew them, each individual square together. I did mine by rows of 5 and then attached 8 of them together. So, I mean, you do not have to use the Quilt Smart. I've never used it, so I just want to see what this is about and how easy it is to use it. I'm trying to fold it up. I know I'm looking down and I'm so sorry, but I got that and I'm like, that would be perfect. So I'm going to be trying this out. Like I said, I've never used it. I didn't even know this stuff existed, but I am going to be doing quite a few of these bags for, like I said, some of my girlfriends. Got to get my receipt out of there because I need that. don't need the bag. But that is going to be my Nantucket bag. I've got that all in my little box here. Got my little mini charms in there waiting to be made into some Nantucket bags. Let's see, what else have I done? We've got the Jelly Roll Irish Chain. I'm looking at my notes right here. The Christmas Gnome. The Make It Mini. My Pressed Flowers is done and at the Quilt Festival. And my Nantucket bags. Those are done. Upcoming. Okay, I've told you about the Nantucket bag beginning to end. I do hope to do a video of that this week for you guys. But like I said, everything is all up in the air. Everything is subjective to what happens this week. So I don't know. I hope to finish the top for my Christmas Gnome. I hope to finish the top for my Jelly Roll Irish Chain. I do hope to be doing my Peaceful Baskets block. Let me see if I can show that to you. That right there. That's my Peaceful Baskets. I hope to be able to cut that this week, and I hope to be able to sew it. If I don't, that's okay. We're good. We're not going to stress this week. We're not. We're going to get rest. So that Peaceful Baskets is one of my hopefuls for this week. The next thing that I will be getting done this week, I'm pretty certain I'm going to get this done. This is the Clue 4. I'm doing this small. This is Wild West. My colorway is Dusty Rose. Small clues for the Wild West Puzzle Mystery Quilt. That is Cotton Cuts. I will have their link down in the description also. And then the next thing that I'm hoping to get done, and I hope to do the whole thing. If I don't get the whole thing, at least one a day. Y'all, one moment. Okay, I am back. I started getting that tickle in my throat, y'all, and I was like, I can't have that. But I hope to be able to work on this. Now, this here is an embroidery project. I don't know that I've brought you guys along for a real big embroidery project. I used to have it was a Brother. It was just an embroidery machine. It was a tabletop. It's bigger than my sewing machine I have now, but it was strictly an embroidery machine. I embroidered on that thing all the time. And now I have this machine, and I don't think I've embroidered on it. I think I tested the embroidery on it last Christmas. I did a small little Christmas quilt. But yeah, I want to get this done. I still have the 4th of July one like this to do. And I may do that one too. I don't know. But I know I want to get this one done. And so that is on my table for the week too. I hope to get that done. Trying to think if I'm expecting anything else coming in this week. Oh, goodness. It's the last week of the month. So, we got our Wild West. And then, I'm sitting here thinking next week will be when we get our Tree of Life. And I do have a package coming in from Danny Morgan's Boutique. If you've seen in the past, I did a review of the Wrangler mystery bags. I have received several comments about these bags. Guys, you have to protect yourself against scams. If you watch a lot of the videos, I researched this and watched a lot of videos before I did this. A lot of the videos I was watching, if you look, okay, look at this. You see how all of this, you can read it, correct? It's not backwards. A lot of the scam videos was showing a Danny Morgan bag, but the writing was backwards. I'm going to say that is somebody that is videoing or, I don't know what they call sniping a video. Please be careful. I have only ordered, and I'm going to tell you, I saw that Danny Morgan bag in the videos, and then I looked to see, I clicked, okay, I'm interested to see who the seller was. It was not Danny Morgan. So do not buy from anyone unless it says Danny Morgan Boutique. You can go directly to Danny Morgan Boutique. I will have the link down in my description. When I ordered this, I did 2 bags. Now, they don't have how these other sites had, you can buy 1 bag, one this, one that. No, you can buy either a Wrangler mystery bag, or you can buy the Montana West mystery bag. The Montana West was like $20. I think they're getting down to where they're very little of those. The Montana West had more of the Aztec-y colors, like bright colors and things like that. That's really not my thing, but hey, I'm willing to see what it is. I think those were on sale for $20. And then the Wrangler, I think I paid like $40 for it. So for the mystery bags. So a total of $60. If you saw the last Wrangler mystery bag that I did, that bag itself was, I think, $69.99, I believe, or $59.99. If you watch that video, I will include it up here or at the end of this video. I tell you exactly what it was. I did misspeak and say it was leather. It is not real leather, but it feels like real leather. It is very soft, very supple. I mean, it's very soft and pliable. It don't feel like plastic. It's very nice. It's a very nice bag. One of the people that commented told me that they had a fake. They knew it was a fake. It didn't say Wrangler anywhere on it. You have to order from Danny Morgan's Boutique. That is the only one, or Montana West. You need to go directly to their sites. Do not go to any of these off-name companies. I don't understand that. Like, if you see somebody opening a bag and it has the business name on it, go to that business. Don't go to the link. Go to the business. And that's what I did with Danny Morgan's Boutique. And that first order I had, perfect. And this person also told me that it took them 2 months, I think, to get their item. I made another order on October 20th. I think that was a Sunday. I think I made it that night because I decided I wanted to do a second review to see if my second was the same. I got a notice the very next morning that my package was being shipped. Now, I was supposed to have received it Saturday. I did not, and I did get a message from the Postal Service that there was an error with my package. I always get that when Shreveport Distributing Center has messed up. Always. I received, when I go look at the tracking number, it says it's headed to the next destination. Well, I still have a package that still says headed to its next destination dated January the 10th of this year. Still not have gotten that package. I'm hoping that they have not lost my package. I'm hoping that they just did not scan it and I will get it Monday. But that's not likely. Not likely. I'm off my soapbox now. I hope to receive that package this week and I'll do another review for you guys. But once again, please do your homework and your research when you go ordering things online. If you see somebody that's opening a package, kind of watch that video real close. My number one clue it's a scam is if you see and I have seen YouTubers do this too, and I don't know if they don't know how to correct it, but if the wording on there is backwards, do not buy it. Do not buy it. Because to me, that's somebody recording the video, like sitting here in front of it, recording it, and just don't fix it. Please be very careful. especially here at the holidays, there will be more and more scams coming out. So please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. If you get something that you're interested in, copy the name of it, go to Better Business Bureau, plug that name in, it'll tell you if it's a high-risk company or not. And better yet, get the phone number of the company. Call them. Just give them a call. But guys, thank you so much. I'm thinking that's all of my updates, all of my soapbox stuff. I do hope to be providing more content this next week that has a little more substance to it, not just sewing. I hope to be able to chit chat with you guys a little more, and I'm hoping my voice in my throat and all starts getting better. All of this started in my throat. Who knew a sore throat would leave 2 weeks later and I'm still not too well. But I do, like I said, once again, I do appreciate all the prayers, all the kind thoughts and words and messages that I've received. You all mean the world to me. I really appreciate it. Y'all know how to make a girl feel good. Thank you so much. Thank you. And once again, yes, I just thought about this. I am getting mailing addresses for Christmas cards. Please, if you would like to receive a Christmas card, you can either send me a Christmas card and I'll return a card, or you can just email me your address and I will send out a card. I do try to send my cards out on December 1. I have an order that will be going in pretty soon for my Christmas cards. So if you would like to receive a Christmas card, please email me your address, or you can message me on Messenger in my Facebook group. My Facebook group is included in the description. I am going to say I did have someone that requested to be added into the Facebook group, and I don't remember the name. If you have been declined and you would like to be in my Facebook group, please request again. I had one day that I had like 5 fake accounts wanting in my Facebook group. And instead of marking all of them and declining somehow, I started marking and I hit decline, but I hit decline all. And I only had one in there that was a valid. So please, I apologize profusely. If you want to be in my Facebook group, please request to join, and I will approve your request to join. I just have to be very, very careful. I do everything I can to keep spoofers and spammers out of my Facebook group because I want it to be a happy group. I have not been posting in there a lot because right now I do have a full-time 40-hour job. And right now, with me being under the weather a bit, it's been really hard to create content and get it up for you guys, plus add to the Facebook group. So, guys, thank you for hanging in there with me. I truly appreciate it. If you have not yet, give me a thumbs up. Share me with your friends. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.